Hello and welcome to a new team review. Today we're going to take a look at a team that should be kind of familiar to you. Someone asked me in the comments if I could take a look back at the team that got me to rank 1 in the world in Ultra Premier, like season 4 I think? Season 4, season 3, somewhere there. And yeah, because Venusaur is not available, so we have to use a different grass type. We use our XL Meganium now, which I kind of want to try out. I finally powered that up. It's not perfect XL because you see for attack, I think you need like 1 attack or something for the perfect one. But still, it was fine. It had already Frenzy Plant, so I didn't have to elite him or anything or something like that. It's like, it was totally okay with that and cost me less XL candy, which was fine. But yeah, team was still like, I thought, okay, there's no way this team can do anything anymore, sadly. But this team was actually fine. Like, I enjoyed using it. And it actually worked out pretty well. There were like some matchups where you actually had a tough time, but most of the time it was definitely totally okay. One Pokemon that's really difficult to deal with this team is Giratina Origin, like Ghost and Dragon type. You can't hit with the electric typing, you're weak with the Glade, and you can't really hit it with the, what's it called, the Meganium either, like just Earthquake, but yeah. Definitely not the best, but in general, like, you didn't see that often actually, which was fine. You always see Drapion, which is interesting that people already have enough XL candy for Drapion. I don't, sadly, even though I want to showcase one. I have a really good Shadow one which I could use, but give me XL candy. I tried to get some during Go for some like at 100, somewhere above 100 right now. But this Drapion gonna be actually a problem. Drapion in general is like such a good Pokemon now because of the Poison Sting move, and yeah. You're just gonna get to another crunch and just gonna go so to town. He actually gets to another move. I didn't expect that. Like, usually it's 4-2 Awkward Tail. He needed 2. I wanted to after 3. So yeah, unlucky for me. I can go for a move right now. I have to swap out immediately. It's Scrafty, and doesn't look too good right now. Scrafty goes for Foul Play. I can go for a Frenzy Plant there, and 2 Frenzy Plants should be enough to KO him. And he gets to another move, which is kind of unlucky. Kinda unlucky. We can go for another Frenzy Plant. Now it depends what he has in the bag. What do you have in the bag? It's gonna be a Jettison. Now it looks like kinda interesting. We can go for another Frenzy Plant, but I don't think this one gonna KO him. It's put him low, but we can go for the Wild Charge because he went for a Hex because he didn't expect us to swap out. And this is gonna be a good game. Close one. Next up against King. Yeah, we battled him. This is the first time actually we battled each other, which is interesting. You think, okay, it's a Psychic type, that's a good lead. This thing has Dynamic Punch, this is not a good lead. There's really nothing I can do. I expect him to throw right now, and he didn't. I tried to catch the Dynamic Punch, like Dynamic Punch would be resisted here, and I would actually have a chance to win this matchup, but yeah. Wasn't the case here, sadly. We can go for the Leaf Blade, and now it depends what he has on the back. But doesn't look too good. Like, Armored Mewtwo is usually not the biggest problem, but in the lead it's kind of tough. Like, if it's like in the back and something, like, you can definitely handle that. But in the lead it's kind of iffy. Goes with Psy Strike. I can farm him down, I think, at this point. It's like my only play. Like, I'm already so far behind. He has a Bomber Snow in the back, and he has a Heracross in the back. But, like, it's hard gun. There's nothing I can do there. It is nothing I can do there. Maybe if I stayed in the lead, but even then, like, I had to give a lot, basically all my shields up. Like, I had to know his team, maybe then I could have played around, but Meganium basically had not a single chance at all there, because it completely dies against the Obama Snow and against the Heracross. I can't do anything against either of them. So there was nothing basically I could do there. Maybe if I get him shields down and then go into my Glade, but yeah, I would have had to know the team beforehand. I didn't know his team, so good game there. Next opponent tries to swap in a Gengar against me. Didn't work out that well. We can realign our Pokemon. We can go for a Leaf Blade bait here, and we can go for 2 Leaf Blades. Like, there's no way you're not gonna shield this, yeah. You know, like, I'm low, like, I have a close combat, so yeah, or I should shield this. And he does, and I can go back into my Magna Zone. I think I'm gonna shield the first move. I do. When Superpower would hurt, he goes into the Machamp, which I expected. I'm gonna bait him here, and I can just go into my Meganium now, and I think my opponent surrendered? I don't know. Like, we're in a decent spot right now. There's nothing really my opponent can do here. He had my opponent surrender at this point of time. Good game there. Next up, we're gonna have Magnezone against Turfetch'd. Really bad lead. We just, like, this is kind of where the only grass typing hurts all the time with the Meganium. You kind of want to have the poison typing to resist fighting types. That was like the main idea behind the team, and that's why it worked so crazily good when I applied it season 3, I think it was actually. So yeah, but yeah, you needed the poison typing, you don't have that here, but Glade still works pretty decent, to be honest. Gotta get 2 shields from the Mewtwo. Actually gonna go to this and hope that he goes for the Dynamic Punch or something. He goes up Side Strike, so I guess maybe he runs Rock Slide. I see a lot of people run Rock Slide here. He didn't, he just baited me. And my opponent goes into Excadrill. We have the Meganium for that. It's still gonna be a really close match though. I don't know if we can win this. Excadrill gonna get to 2 moves before I can go for 1 Earthquake. 1 Frenzy Plant would do a lot of damage, but I don't think it would KO at this point. So I have to farm up a bit extra and then go for the Earthquake. Perfect farming, he was right at the move. And we're gonna destroy this Excadrill. He goes into the Surfetched. I have to shield here. I have to go for my Frenzy Plant and KO this thing, and now it depends on how we can beat the Mewtwo. As we can swap out into our... Oh yeah, we can swap out into our Magnezone. He goes for 1 Confusion. We're gonna be able to go for the Wild Charge and gonna be able to KO this thing. Good game there. Next opponent we have Red Gice in the back, in the lead there. This thing completely destroys me. I'm just gonna go for 1 Wild Charge and dip then, but this thing completely wrecks me. And like, I only went for Wild Charge and 1 Confusion. I don't think that's a Blizzard. Like, never underestimate like a Red Gice. This thing is just so spammy, so crazy spammy. There's really nothing you can do there. My play was now like just shield and farm down or something. My opponent goes into a Nido Queen, and that's basically game over already because we have a grass type against a poison type. Yeah, nothing we can do here, sadly. This is gonna be a good game. I think if we went and like shielded the Blizzard, we could have like farmed him down, we would have been in a decent spot. But yeah, I thought, okay, he must like just gonna bait me with the Earthquake, but he didn't. So, good game there. I'll still try my best here, but this will not have any success. I think if we see like what he has in the bag, I think it's also something weak against the Glade, so we could have won this if we know what he had in the bag and like if we didn't expect the bait there. Because baiting with Earthquake definitely does make some sense as well. We can farm down here, and we're gonna see it's a Giratina. Okay, never mind, we would have lost this anyway. Like, okay, like you don't have to be mad about that. There was nothing we could do there. 2 Pokemon that just completely destroy us. My opponent goes to just Snorlax. I'm just gonna bait him here. So if you don't bait, the Snorlax can just farm me down, and this is something you don't really want to have. So I'm actually gonna shield here, and I'm gonna get either the Snorlax or 2 shields, and both are fine. You don't really want to have shields against a Machamp anyway. Like, you want to have like shields down there for that thing anyway. We're gonna go into the Magnezone. Gonna let the first one go. I just want to get it low because I have. Okay, he does run Body Slam here. He goes for the Superpower. No, he goes for the Superpower. No, we can survive that. We can KO that. I expect something in the back, which is really common, which also team was that I recommend you to use in my video where I like showcased the whole meta of this cup. I expected him to have a Gengar in the back, and he did. And I can go for Earthquake here, and this can kill this Gengar. Here, like, at least here Meganium was a bit better than like anything else. And Meganium was super bulky, so we're gonna survive this Rock Slide easily. Gonna be able to go for another move and gonna KO this thing. Good game there. Next up, we're gonna have Gengar against us in the lead. Usually what I did, I think, when I played this team, when I used it the first time, I think I just always went for the nuke move and then like see what happens. Here we get the Confusion in, which is huge. He goes for the Shadow Ball and just wastes all his energy. Like a Shadow Punch would have been enough as well, but we can go for some Leaf Blades here. I don't mind that. Leaf Blade gonna hurt. And we can go for another one, which is gonna put him really low. He has to throw, I think, against me. Yeah, he definitely has to throw against me. Oh, does he? He can actually farm me down. Oh no. But we can go into Meganium. I expect him to go like for the Dynamic Punch exactly, so we don't get the super effective damage there against us. Goes into the Gengar again. I can go for the move here. Now it depends what you have in the bag. You let this go and has a champ in the bag. I tried to go for a move here, and now it's an uphill battle. I don't think we can win this, can we? We survived like one cross shot, but like that's basically it. I think the counter damage is gonna be too much. This was this game. You see me tries not getting a move here into his charge move, which cost me the game here, because we actually would get to the frenzy plant in time if we got like one move in there, but we didn't, so cool. So consistent in this game. And by the way, like, people think, oh no, people get moves against me, through against me, like, how could they? That's like such unfair, it's like a bug. That's how it's supposed to be. The bug is actually that you deny the quick moves. That's something that should not happen. But yeah, I wish they would fix that. They say they have something in, like, a fix for that already, but they have to test it out. They're testing that out already for like 3 months or something, so great. It seems to work so well for them. Amazing. We can go into our make the zone now, and we're gonna be able to can we farm him down? I don't know. He gets to a lot of moves here. I don't really want to shield against him though. There's a weather ball. I can farm up to... Do I shield now? I kind of want to shield and get the move. He goes into the Nidoqueen. We can go into our Meganium. I shouldn't have shielded the first one. He gets the 2 moves anyway, I think. So yeah, shielding the first one was stupid. As he gets to the move right now, yeah. I should have shielded the second move. Poison Fang still does hurt here a lot, but I could have, like, I don't know, saved a few more HP there. We can go for the Wild Charge right now, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Like, this game was over anyway there. We wouldn't have got to another move as well there. And, like, yeah, good game. Good game, nothing we can do there. Next opponent, we have Jellicent against us in the lead. That's where we want to see it. Goes into a Scrafty. I'm just gonna go for one Wild Charge and dip. Scrafty is also like kind of a problem with this team. If you had the Venusaur, it would be better, because Venusaur resists the counter damage, while you don't do that with the Meganium here. But you can go for one Frenzy Plant here and try to KO that thing. In general, like, Jellicent isn't the worst thing to face at all for this team. Basically everything has coverage for that, which is nice. And Power Punch Bait there was a huge for him. You can go for another move. I think I still have everything here, even a full play. So he goes for another pup. I think I should have stopped out at this point of time, to be honest. Because he can farm me down before I can... Oh no, he throws the move, never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna be quiet. Goes for another Power Punch. Now I'm gonna swap out. This might be dumb. Maybe I should have just waited, actually. Yeah, I think I should have just waited. I can go for one Grass move here, one Leaf Blade. I'm gonna have to shield here, I think. No, I let it go. It's a Bubble Beam. I can go for another move here. I go straight. I expect him to have G-Fisk in the back at this point of time. And this G-Fisk, I have to get to this close combat. I just have to. And I'm gonna get there, but this won't KO because I debuffed. Otherwise it would KO. And we put him low. But we are like still in a bad spot. We have to catch a move here, I think. We're gonna catch the move on the Meganium, which is beautiful. It's only a Rock Slide, which is nice. But now we have to hope that one Wild Charge gonna be able to KO this thing. It's super low, but it's double resisted, so... We're gonna be actually KOing this Stunfisk with some electricity, which is nice. And I think until the last game now, we have Playtoad against us. It seems like a good lead, but it's actually not really. We're just gonna go straight for the move and see what he wants to do. And he let it go and survives with 1 HP in the Dream, which is annoying. He goes for the Weather Ball, we swap out, he goes into Lugia. I'm just gonna go for the close combat. I know it's double resisted while the Leaf Blade is single resisted, but I don't want to stay in this matchup for forever, so I just want to get rid of this thing and can realign my Magnezone with that, which would be nice. He goes for a Future Sight. Interesting that you run this. I'm just gonna count until he has a Sky Attack, so I can throw at this point of time. He does not shield, which is beautiful. He has Stunfisk in the back, and I think kind of straightforward. We should win this here. Unless he catches the move with the Ponytoad, this might be a bit problematic. But other than that, yeah, this team actually still works. Like, I went positive with this team, which is interesting. I didn't expect it to work as much because you don't really rely too much on XLs. Like, you can use a different Grass type in the back as well, like Tangrowth or something that is not XL. But yeah, I didn't expect that, to be honest, but really enjoyed using this. And yeah, this is gonna be it for me for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the cup. He caught the Earthquake there, but still, we're not in the worst spot. We can survive an Earthquake here as well. And we're gonna be able to get to our Earthquake and gonna KO this thing. So good game there, and see you in the next video. Bye!